Oh, what's going on, people? So everybody seems to be having a hard-on for life vlogs right now, so I figured, fuck it, I'll do one. As you can see, I am letting the beard grow out. It has not yet reached Subimoto level. I like to call this beard level crazy homeless guy. I went in to vote yesterday and they kind of looked at me like, what the fuck is this dude? So right now I'm on my way to my storage space to put some camping gear away. I went camping at, so I go to the Renaissance festivals, and they're fucking pretty fun. And I have some buddies that go constantly and they camp. So I finally said, fuck it, I'll camp. And I loaded my V-Strum up with all my gear, and you may have seen the pictures on my Instagram. I think I put it on my Instagram. If not, I'll put it up. It was loaded up like a real honest-to-God adventure bike, and it was pretty dope. It looked badass. So I rode out to this campground. It was 188 miles away. It doesn't sound like that long, but it was my first kind of a little bit longer one-way trip. And the bike was great. I had a brand new seat concept seat, and I gotta say that I'm not sold on it yet. I know everybody loves the seat concept seats for their supermotos, but on the V-Strum, first off, I couldn't install it myself. There are too many compound curves. It's not like a flat dirt bike seat. There's a lot of curves and shit to it. And I had a friend come over that's done a seat concept seat before, and he couldn't do it either. So I had to send it in, which costs like $60 to send them the damn seat. The awesome thing is they'll do the installation dirt cheap. It's like $24 or something. And no, it's $25 to do for them to do the install, and that's like professional and looks factory. And then it was, I think, $19 to ship it back to me, which is so cheap. And it came back and it was worth every penny having them do it. It looked so good. Right now, I'm on my way to Home Depot to get some measurements on wood so I can build some shelves over my desk. I'll talk about that when I do it. So I went out and I camped, and they have like the loud partying camping area, and then they have the quiet family camping area. And I have problems sleeping, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna camp in the private the family quiet camping area. And I have some pictures of my bike back there, and it looks rad with my bike set up next to a tent and a little fold-up chair. And boy, am I glad I parked back there, because it was loud as shit in the regular camping area. And I went back there and I completely passed out. I was back in a corner. Like, there was a lot of people in a big field, and there was like a little, like almost like a road in the woods, like a path. And I was at the end of it, and there was a tent like 100 yards away from me, and that was the closest thing to me. Otherwise, I was completely in darkness and silent. It was great. And I go to my buddies, and you know, we had a fire going, drank way too much. A couple of my friends drank way too much. There was I'll let you fill in the blank what else went down there. At about 3 o'clock in the morning, they were all crashing out, and I wasn't ready to really stop partying yet. So there was a big bonfire, and I went over to the bonfire, and of course there was a drum circle going on. And man, white people shouldn't be allowed to dance. And I think hippies have actually gotten worse at dancing, if that's possible. And I think maybe part of the problem was that there were a lot of people that weren't really hippies, so they were just kind of like walking around in a circle. They weren't even like grooving. And I sat there and I watched the drum circle for a while and went back to my tent, which was 0.9 miles away. That's a long walk when you're completely sober and you're just trying to get to your friend's place. I mean, that's not really that long, but it feels a lot longer than it is. When you're fucking beyond white girl wasted, I think it's probably longer because you're not walking in a straight line, but it's significantly less boring. Mainly because you're like singing to yourself and still grooving from the fire. And I got back, and like I said, I crashed out in my tent. I'm trying to negotiate the Home Depot parking lot here. I didn't really think so well when I put my phone up on the windshield to record me here. This is actually my phone. It's this is my first life vlog on a phone. I think it's my first life vlog, period. I've always been kind of anti-life vlog because it's not a moto vlog. If all you do is life vlogs, you're not a moto vlogger. You're just a vlogger, which is fine, whatever. But don't call yourself a fucking moto vlogger when almost all your videos are life vlogs. Now, if you live somewhere where it's already, you know, the conditions, it's not rideable because it's getting to be winter, I get that, and that's fine. But, you know, maybe you should have stacked up 20 or 30 videos. I think it was it B-Rad that posted the picture of his folder of like videos that he had edited that are ready to be uploaded, and he had like 30 videos. I was like, fuck, man, that dude works hard. So anyway, I'm gonna run into Home Depot here. I gotta measure some wood. Yeah, I got some wood to measure. Let's measure the. Yeah, right. So I am on my way out of Home Depot. Looks like the shelves are probably gonna cost me maybe 150 bucks to build, but they're gonna be badass shelves. They're gonna be custom. They're gonna sit on top of my desk, and it'll give me room to stack a lot more of the Rock and Force Rider pants, so that I don't just have them in my garage in boxes. I have shelves, but I just have way too many pants for those shelves. So yeah, I'm off to the storage place now. What is the best way to get there? I guess, fuck it, I'll go this way. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see how this life vlog thing goes. I've, you know, been sort of against them, but I don't really have a good reason why I would be against them. I was kind of like, well, it's not a moto vlog, but I don't know. Does everything have to be a moto vlog? But yeah, so if you're wondering why I haven't done any bike vlogs lately, honestly, man, for a while I didn't have a helmet that had all the microphones and everything. I got a new helmet. I got a Shoei modular, and I know some people are like, oh, modular's a fucking old man helmet. Not this one. This one's pretty dope. And the airflow, I sweat like a fucking pig, and it might be because I'm a fat ass. But, so airflow in a helmet is pretty important to me. And don't get me wrong, I love my Rock helmet. My Bell modular, obviously you would kind of think a modular would have a lot of airflow, but the top vent on this Shoei Neotech, the marketing says it's 276% more airflow than a RF 1200. And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. Because I've never actually, you barely feel the airflow with helmet vents. Come on, you know, be honest. You don't really feel the airflow. You do with this helmet. Holy shit. It's like a fan blowing on your head right here. And you actually, above about 30 miles an hour, it's actually cooler to have the face shield down. Because if the face shield's up, it blocks that top vent. It's a pretty crazy helmet. I really like it a lot. And Senna makes a Bluetooth unit that completely builds into the helmet, so there's nothing on the outside of the helmet. The little control buttons are in here, like at the cheek pad. The microphone is like mounted in a thing that comes behind the cheek pad, and a little thing sticks out, which is kind of a pain in the dick for me, because with a bushy ass beard, you have this thing like rubbing here, and it really pisses me off. When I trim my beard down a little bit, it shouldn't be any kind of an issue. And the speakers clip into the helmet, because that helmet has pockets for speakers, and these speakers are made for those pockets, and they clip in. And they say it's the same speakers as my SMH10. It's not the R. It's not the real low profile. It's the one with the kind of round thing that everybody has. If it's the same speakers, then the acoustics of that helmet must be a lot better, because holy shit, the bass. There's so much more bass. Like, you can listen to some like bass heavy music and be like, yeah, this shit's rocking. It sounds 1,000 times better. And the voice stuff sounds 1,000,000% better. And if you have someone with a 10R, the ultra high def voice, it sounds like they're standing there talking to you. Like the regular Sena, it sounds good and it's very clear and you can understand them really well. But with the ultra high def, it's the dude's literally standing there talking to you. I just took a ride with Metal Man, my friend Rand, and he has a 10R and I have this Sena 10U. You know, it's for the showy helmet, and it was amazing. It was like he was just, you know, standing there talking to me with no helmet, like we were standing still. And even with my face shield open, my wife can't tell if I'm on the bike or not. It's pretty rad. It's pretty rad. But yeah, so I didn't have my GoPro and microphone wired up on that helmet for the longest time because I couldn't bear the thought of sticking a GoPro on the outside of an expensive helmet. Plus, I like having the GoPro on the chin, and there's no real good way to do that on a modular. So I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I finally ended up putting it on the side, and it works out pretty well. I've recorded a couple vlogs, but really I haven't been happy with anything I've put out for moto vlogs lately. I just feel like I'm putting, you know, creatively they're not that good, and I don't want to just pump out crap. And I know a lot of the big vloggers lately, they've just been making videos that are like for little fucking kids, and it sucks, you know. So I don't know. I'm definitely going to make some more moto vlogs, obviously. I have a couple ideas. I'm going to go record them and see how they come out. I refuse to put out mediocre videos for you guys. That's, you know, I'm not about that shitty video life. I want to make something good. And I know every once in a while I put out a video that's like, eh. But, you know, I want to do my best. And I don't feel like any of the moto vlogs I've recorded lately have been my best. And you might be like, well, Dave, why the fuck didn't you record this in a motor vlog? I don't know, man. I guess I could have, but I don't know. I'm having an easier time talking like this than I have in my moto vlogs lately. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But that's it for my first kind of life vlog. I've done like in-person non-bike videos, but I feel like this is my first life vlog. So I'm kind of talking about it and I'm doing some stuff. Yeah. I will talk to you guys later. Hit me up on Instagram, Loudon Dave. My Facebook is deactivated right now because I just couldn't stand the bullshit. But you know, if you check out, I don't know if the Loudon Dave Facebook still shows up when I deactivate my personal account. And I'm still getting requests on my personal account from some of my fans, and please don't take it personally if I don't accept your friend request on my personal account. I'm trying to keep that just, you know, just friends that I actually know. So, yeah. Thanks a lot. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Bye-bye.